Yeah. Before the charts were stitched in ink, before the cannons learned to sink in the 16th century's restless haze, I was a pup in the mangrove maze on nosy manga beat, green and wild. I grew up small, a shadow child, while pirate sails cut lines of white. I learned the forest taught me right. The tide would whisper at the shore, and drums of thunder shook the floor. I watched the moonlight on the bay, then slip beneath the leaves away. No pantry shelf, no market stall, just bark and roots and insects small. When hunger came and daylight fell, the trees knew how to keep me well. I made a living in the firelight, growing up beneath the night. One long finger, one careful tap, finding supper in the sap. When Captain Kidd's men prowled the bay, I hid till their torches drifted away. But I learned to feed, I learned to stay on whatever the forest laid my way. The lemurs called from high above, the geckos blinked in leaf and love. Crabs in the tide pools clicked and fled, while fruit hung heavy, gold and red. I tapped the trunk, I listened close to every hollow, every ghost. A beetle larva, soft and warm, could keep a little body from harm. I made my meal from what I found, from hidden life beneath the ground. A grub was supper, rich and sweet, a tiny feast, a steady beat. The island gave me what it could, and I returned it understood. No silver plate, no sailor stew, just forest food and morning dew. The sea could roar, the muskets crack, but I kept moving through the black. A hungry world, a narrow chance, still every night became a dance. I made a living in the firelight, growing up beneath the night. One long finger, one careful tap, finding supper in the sap. When Captain Kidd's men prowled the bay, I hid till their torches drifted away. But I learned to feed, I learned to stay on whatever the forest laid my way. Sometimes the pirates came ashore with boots and blades and hungry roar. They'd raid the coast for spice and rum, then vanish when the morning come. Their lanterns shook the palm tree shade, their voices through the branches strayed. I watched them pass, then climbed up high, a tiny ghost beneath the sky. They never knew the paths I knew, the secret trails where moonbeams grew. They searched for gold and maps and fame, while I just answered hunger's name. A hollow limb, a bark lying seam, could hold a feast beyond their dream. The forest kept its oldest star, to feed the small, to guard the heart. Storms would bend the tallest trees, salt would ride the evening breeze. But I had claws and patience too, and all the dark to guide me through. If fruit was scarce, I searched the bark. If bugs were few, I waited dark. The island taught me year by year to live on hope and not on fear. When cannon smoke would stain the sky, I'd curl up where the branches lie. Then when the thunder rolled away, I'd wake and greet another day. The world was rough, the world was wide, but I survived with forest pride. I made a living in the firelight, growing strong beneath the night. One long finger, one careful tap, turning hunger into sap. When Captain Kidd's men prowled the bay, I learned to vanish, learned to stay, and I survived by what I knew. The forest gives what forests do. I made a living in the firelight, growing old beneath the night. Every scar and every climb marked the rhythm of my time. The centuries may drift away, but I still greet the break of day. A little AI, fierce and true, with moonlit hands and a forest view. Now the sunrise warms the sea, and I still climb the tallest tree. 16th century winds may fade, but the lessons that my mother made stay in my bones.
where the moonlit branches sway along. A humble life, a wild and wise, still tapping under painted skies.